As you walk into Rabbi Steinharter's room, you immediately notice a master mechanech in action. His energetic personality, his creativity, creates stimulating lessons. His uncanny ability to bring the lessons to life grabs the attention of every Talmud and motivates him to grow. The true secret of Rabbi Steinharter's success is how he approaches his Talmidim with love and concern for each Talmud's individual needs. Rabbi Steinharter is a builder. By using an upbeat, positive approach, he brings out the best of his Talmidim. He builds them as mensch and as b'nei Torah, infusing them with a love for Torah, appreciation for midas teves, and yearning to grow in avodas Hashem.
Rabbi Steinharter and I go back 10 years. When I first came into the school, he was my role model. He gave me all the tricks and all the tips of being who I am today. And for that, I have a tremendous amount of hakaras hatov and thanks to him. What I did learn from him and what I could say stands out about Rabbi Steinharter is his tremendous amount of passion in the classroom. Every single time I walk into that classroom, he has to show me something new, something innovative, something fresh that he brought into the classroom. If it's a sword that dates back to who knows when that he bought in a flea market, if it's special spices he got from Eretz Yisrael that have for the Besamim and the Ketores, if it's a model of a Mishkan that he's bringing in, if it's a tchela string that he hangs from one side of the classroom to the other, he is always innovative and passionate about his learning. He doesn't just teach, he teaches with passion. Now, in order to do that, you yourself have to be a person that's full. The word mashpia comes from the word shefa. Shefa means to overflow. A cup could only overflow when it's full. Rabbi Steinharter is full, complete with passion and geschmack in his learning, and he gives that over to his students.
How much hakaras hatov do we all have for Rabbi Steinharter? Not just the Talmidim who gained so much from him, but also we, his fellow Rabbeim, who learned so much from observing him each and every day. Rabbi Steinharter taught us by example what it means to be a true mechanech and Rebbe. When one looks into Rabbi Steinharter's classroom, one sees how the learning is alive, how it's truly a Torah's chayim. Rabbi Steinharter has the koyach to get all the boys involved, and it's just beautiful to watch the boys learning with such geschmack and simcha. Many times I walk into Rabbi Steinharter's room by a break or a recess, and the boys are sitting around Rabbi Steinharter talking and schmoozing with him, growing into young b'nei Torah. And it's no wonder, because when a Rebbe loves his Talmidim the way Rabbi Steinharter does, the Talmidim just can't get enough of their Rebbe. And even though Rabbi Steinharter will be leaving our yeshiva, I'm sure the impact and the hashpah that he made will stay with our yeshiva for many, many years.
When you think of Rabbi Steinharter, you think about passion. Rabbi Steinharter is passionate about being a Rebbe. Rabbi Steinharter's passion for every student, the whole student, combine that passion with his professionalism, but never losing that warmth. Rabbi Steinharter, when he came to RJJ, introduced a new method of teaching, bringing the Torah to life, bringing the learning hands-on, where the boys can connect and they can live and come home with that love of learning and what they learned in yeshiva. Rabbi Steinharter will never stop thinking about every one of his Talmidim.
Through the work that my wife and I have done for the school, we have been able to know Rabbi Steinharter for the better part of 10 years now, as a Rebbe, as a friend, as someone who gives us advice, who I call on a regular basis when I just need to talk to somebody about chinuch, about my children. And I can say the one thing about Rabbi Steinharter is he doesn't just care about the Talmidim in the classroom. He cares about the Talmidim in the classroom, at home, what they're doing, how they're doing. Do they have summer plans? Do they have plans for when they're off during the week? How did they do during the day? Are they doing their homework at night? I can tell you multiple times that our phone rang at night when I had one of my boys in his class, and he would say, is Yoel there? Is Daniel there? And you would hear him on the phone say, how was your day today? Yeah, did you have a geschmacka day? Let me go over the Gemara with you. Let me tell you what the kasha is going to be tomorrow. Let me tell you what we're going to learn in the Chumash tomorrow, what Rashi is going to say, what the Mishnah is going to say. And the kids went to school the next day with such a geschmack because they knew that somebody had their back.
Good evening. Firstly, I wanted to thank our yeshiva, Yeshivas Rabbeinu Yaakov Yosef, RJJ, for giving me the opportunity to be Marbitz Torah, to teach and be a partner with this wonderful community for the past 15 years. I want to thank my parents, in-laws, family, Rabbanim, Rebbeim, friends and guests for coming and participating tonight. I feel that this Kesef Shem Tov is not just my award. The Shem Tov that our yeshiva has is shared. It's as a result of the very special kesha that the Rebbeim have with each and every Talmud. Tonight, we honor the Kesef Shem Tov of Rabbi Kotzen, Rabbi Rosenberg, Rabbi Farkas, Rabbi Portowitz, Rabbi Lobel, Rabbi Shalom, Rabbi Olbaum, Rabbi Zanzibar, and Rabbi Goldstein. My dear partners and friends, tonight is not the end of my 15 years at RJJ. Tonight is the culmination of 15 years of creating a kesher, 15 years which are tmimos, and I'll forever carry RJJ in my heart, as we did not waste even one day in the yeshiva. Hundreds of Talmidim later, I could say that each one is stored away and cherished in my heart.
Rabbi Steinharter, you have meant so much to RJJ over these past 15 years. Thank you for being an integral part of the yeshiva's success and growth as an excellent yeshiva. RJJ will miss you, Staten Island will miss you, and Hatzlacha Rabbah with your new Mosad HaTorah. V'yamalei Hashem kol mishaleis libcha l'teiva.
Rabbi Steinharter's presence in the building will be tremendously missed. I'm sure all his Talmidim will always remember him. I have nothing else to tell Rabbi Steinharter other than that you should be matzliach in all your endeavors, and any institution that you are involved in, anything that you touch will turn into gold, because you are a man of gold. And I wish you bracha v'hatzlacha in everything that you do. Chelach l'raisa.
We wish Rabbi Steinharter continued hatzlacha in his avodas hakodesh, and we all will truly miss him.
I wish him a lot of hatzlacha in whatever he's going to do. And we have a tremendous hakaras hatov for what he did for us, for our Talmidim, for our students, for RJJ, and our entire community. Thank you very much.
7,500 times crossing the bridge from New Jersey to New York, and about 375,000 miles of travel later. Over the years, they're all in the bag. We look forward to the day when we take our final journey and cross that bridge out of Golus, when RJJ and Cheda Tiferes Yisrael will stand side by side in Yerushalayim. B'mheira v'yameinu. Thank you.